and welcome to the online version of Introduction to Geology. My name is Paul Eric, and I'm going to be your instructor this semester. So this introductory video is just to show you how to navigate around Canvas. So this is your home screen for Canvas for this course, and if you click on this button up here where it says the word home, you will always come to this screen. Okay, another important thing is going to be this button here, which is going to be your announcements page. So I've got here a introductory welcome for you, and then also I have a link here for how you can get onto Microsoft Teams and talk with me that way. So later on in the semester, I want to meet with each of you individually, and then that is going to be our proctored event. Okay, then I want you to read the course syllabus and pay close attention to how I'm going to be grading things this semester. Okay, also discussions. So there's only going to be one discussion that you're going to be doing in here, and that is going to be a just get to know you discussion, in which you're going to post a picture of yourself, and you're also going to tell us what your major is, and then anything interesting about yourself. Okay, now the bulk of the material though is going to be found in modules. Okay, so I'm going to click on modules here. Okay, now up here at the top it says science and math skills. Now you don't need to watch this if you don't want to, but if you feel like that you need a refresher in, like for example, the metric system and metric prefixes, and then a refresher on how to rearrange a formula algebraically, it's all located here. So if I go ahead and click on this one, okay, you will see that there is a PowerPoint up here at the top. Okay, so you're going to click on the PowerPoint, and then it has various subsections to it. So like for example, this is the first section on what is science, and then this is on the scientific method. So each of these little videos are about 10 minutes long, and you don't have to watch them, but if you feel like that you need to know what is the metric system, then go ahead and watch this video here. So these videos are available to you. Okay, so let me see if I can back out of this. Alright, and then down here is another welcome to Introduction to Geology. So you're going to start here. So if I click on that one, it has just some introductory materials in there for you. Now, there are different ways of learning the materials in this course. So for example, first you can read your textbook. So there's an electronic version of the textbook that comes with this course. Okay, then the next thing is there are PowerPoints that go with the textbook, that were developed by the publishers of the textbook. So that's also embedded in there if you want to look at those. There are also PowerPoints that were developed by the person who developed this online version of the course. So you can look at those. But what I recommend is that you watch my videos and my PowerPoints. So you can pick any method that you want in order to learn this material. So let me give you an example of what I mean here. So I want you to read all of this material. Okay, so that is the introduction to the course. Don't drop the course yet. Okay, it's not going to be that bad. All right. So now let's go to our course calendar. And when you click on this, sometimes it's better to not wait for it to do that. Instead, if you just click on download here and open the file, Well, sometimes it works. Believe me, there is a calendar there. Now I've got it over here. Nothing like a smooth lecture. So here is your calendar. And so each of these dates is going to tell you when to begin a particular lesson. 1 week after this date, so here's your first thing here, prelude, what is geology? So that's the very, very first lesson that you're going to do. And you see that here is the start date for it. Okay, 1 week after that is when any homeworks or any labs will be due that goes with this particular lesson. So you should always have a week to do any assignments that goes with the lesson. But I recommend that you start immediately on this lesson. And so don't wait 1 week later to actually start looking at the videos and stuff, because then you won't have enough time to be able to do stuff. So start the lesson immediately when it says to start the lesson, and so that might take you a day to do that. And then the next day, then do the assignments or the labs that goes with it. All right, so that was the course calendar, and there is the course calendar again for you. Okay, so now let me close this out, and then let's go back to the next part of the modules. And so it says textbook. So here's a link to your textbook and how to get to it. And then here is also a link on how to install Google Earth onto your computer. Okay, here are the module assignments. So allow me to introduce myself. So this is the discussion in which you're going to post a picture of yourself and then tell your classmates something about yourself. Okay, and then you're going to watch this here, prelude, what is geology. So let me click on that one. Okay, so here is my PowerPoint for this lesson. So if you click on the PowerPoints, you see the PowerPoints are right here. But if you can't read those, then you can open up a separate window with the PowerPoint. And so here are all the videos that goes with the prelude. And then each one of these is about 10 minutes long. So just work your way down through these. Now you always want to go to the very, very bottom of the page, okay? Because that's where there might be an assignment, will be at the very, very bottom. So always go to the very bottom of this as you're working through it. All right, I'm going to go to the next lesson here. So this is module number 1, and you have your lesson objectives for that. Okay, you're going to register for your electronic version of the textbook here. So you're going to do that. And so this is chapter 1 of your textbook. And so again, if you go to your calendar, it will tell you when to begin this lesson. So again, here's the PowerPoints. And then just click on each one of these little videos, and then I'm going to lecture over chapter 1. And these are the lectures that I use in my seated class at OTC. And then here is an example of the PowerPoint that comes with your textbook. So you don't need to watch these PowerPoints unless you want to. So this is just another way that you can learn the material. So actually, I think I might go back to modules here. So what I'm trying to do is to find you an example of one of the assignments here. So reading assignment chapter number 1. Here again is my PowerPoints and my videos, so you should watch these. And then this was the module that we just did. So here is your first assignment after the discussion. So that's going to be this one right here, and then it has a due date when you're going to do it. Okay, so that gives you an idea for the stuff that we're going to be doing in here. So if you do have any questions, please send me an email. And so if you go to the course syllabus, it will have my email, and then you can email me if you do have any questions about how to use the course. Okay, so that was your opening video. So I hope that you have fun this semester, and let me know if you have any problems.